Hey, aloha everybody, and welcome to Beachwalks with Rocks. Today is show number 231, and you can find us at beachwalks.tv. Well, I'm still on the road here in Santa Fe, and it's a beautiful, beautiful evening. There is barely a cloud in the sky. And the sun is just getting ready to set, and it occurs to me that I'm prejudiced. I was thinking on my drive here, I'm going to an event for the Lannan Foundation, and I'm going to put a link in the show notes for that. But anyway, it occurs to me that, you know, there's just so much information available at any given moment that it's really essential, I think, that we filter things out. And so, you know, I'm driving down the road, and off in the far distance I see freshly fallen snow on the mountains from last night. And that's what I see. And then I started to take a picture of it with the camera, and what the camera saw was the car in front of me, the telephone wires, the street signs. It's like the mountains hardly even came onto the radar, and it was just such an interesting experience. And earlier today, I was getting a pedicure. I was really spent, just pushing myself really hard right now, and went to the post office in the mall to mail a package and saw the manicure stand, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go in and treat myself. But I did that, and you know, I was talking to the young man who was doing my nails, and he has a lot of tattoos on his arms, and just talking about how some people are very prejudiced against that, and his mother said he'll never make anything of himself with those tattoos, but realizing that, you know, people are going to judge you or not, and in some cases, you know, judging people is helpful because we do have to filter out information now and then, and eventually we will all, I believe, rise to the place where we discover that people are more than they appear to be on the surface, for one. Two, we don't have to be friends with everyone. Three, and this is probably the most beach-walkian point of them all, is that there's some really interesting people behind some very unusual surfaces, and that's one of the things I really like doing. In just one moment. Just wanting to keep an eye out on the sunset for you so that you don't burn your eyes out looking right at it, but that you get to experience that beautiful glow right when the sun dips down below the edge of the mesa, far off to the western skies. So thanks for joining me today here on Beachwalks. And if you come across somebody who's strange and unusual and weird looking, instead of automatically dismissing them, you might just wonder what's really going on inside of them. This young man that I spoke to today has great plans to start his own business. He's getting his own schooling. He's purchased land. He's only 22 years old, but he really has a very strong head on his shoulders. And it's not the kind of thing that I would have guessed from looking at him when he first sat down to give me a foot massage. So I learned something today. So if you'd like to Skype, you can Skype me at Roxanne Darling. And if you'd like to call, the number is 949-544-1456. Aloha, everybody. Ahui ho.